Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nicole and you are at Intuitive Garden Tarot. I'm going to do a special detailed reading for the coming year, 2025. I'm going to do a zodiac spread. And if you're enjoying the content and you like my video, please hit the like button. Remember to subscribe if you're not already. Share with anyone so you can help my channel grow. It's totally free and I appreciate it. Also, if you'd like to book a session with me, you may do so at intuitivegardentarot.org, and everything's clear on my website. You can book a session there. All right, Virgo, let's see what I have for you for 2025. King of Swords, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Judgment, the Emperor, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Sun card. Nice. All right, overall we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana, not very many in this large of a spread. So again, the energy is quite malleable for the year, less fixed, a little bit more speedy, with some exceptions. So you have the opportunity to work with the energy, pivot, change it up a little bit in a way that's a little bit more available than if there were a lot of heavy major arcana cards. And you're starting off, Virgo, in the house of Aries. This is your personality or how you present yourself to the world as the King of Swords. He's very intelligent, has a high level of education, whether it's traditional education or self-taught. He's very fair and has good boundaries. He's across from the 6 of Cups, which is a wonderful soulmate type energy of connecting with others and people that are possibly people you've known from other lifetimes that just feel really familiar right away. Even when you haven't known them that long, it feels like you've known them a long time because maybe you have. Moving on to the 8 of Cups in the house of Taurus, which is finances. This is about feeling some sense of something missing, reaching for something higher, a higher purpose, a higher fulfillment. And this is different artwork than in other decks, but some of those cups have spilled over. So there, again, might be just this feeling that regarding your finances that might be a little bit of loss, but there's more gain than loss, which is what I like. I'm a Virgo too. But reaching for something higher, more meaningful. And I think that's giving a nod to money doesn't buy happiness. This is about money, resources, possessions, value. What do you really value is what I'm getting out of this. And it's across from the 7 of Wands, which is in this deck about really leading from your heart and putting that out into the world as a ritual or a calling of what it is that your heart wants and needs. So you might want to need more financial stability. You might be very stable. This could be different for each of you, depending on who you are and who's watching. But I'm getting reach for the stars too. So don't limit yourself in what you think is possible financially, Virgo. There is the opportunity to really level up and to follow your higher calling, whatever that might be. And this may be regarding your actual career, or it may be something around how you perceive value in your life and what is fulfilling to you. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the House of Gemini, which is about communication and how we communicate with others. This is an abundant card, one of the most abundant cards in the deck. So right there, I'm getting that communication is key, literally. How you communicate with your friends and family and those around you has the opportunity to make great connections, many great connections, some of which could be fruitful financially or just really tangible and satisfying, if not a financial, relationship. But there's such an abundance and high frequency roses all around this that it's also suggesting to me to remember to stay grounded in your communication and high frequency as much as possible when it comes to relating to others, particularly your family or your loved ones, if not your family. And that is across from the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow and steady card. And in this deck, he's particularly magnetizing. So again, your communications can really be magnetic and really draw in experiences that and people that are going to suit you and really make you feel surrounded by wonderful relationships and an abundance of relationships. Let's put it that way. So next we have the Four of Wands in the House of Cancer, and this is at the bottom of the spread. This represents your foundation, your home, your family life, your family. This is such a beautiful energy of an opening, an opportunity, a gateway, something to pass through. So it might even be talking about a spiritual test of sorts. But with this amazing light, and it doesn't show up so well on this camera, but there's like a silver light radiating out with a sun behind it. It just feels like if there is some kind of test, or if you're feeling tested by your home life in some way or another, that it is so blessed with this beautiful abundance of fruit and flowers and cosmic energy that's really overseeing everything. And in the background, it moves into this beautiful landscape of mountains with big peaks, big aspirations. So there is a lot of potential for you, 2025, Virgo, to move into a more solid foundation, a more solid home life that's more balanced and very fruitful and loving. If it hasn't already been, that is definitely the energy I'm picking up for you for 2025. And it is across from the Two of Wands, which is a really focused energy of bringing two fiery aspects down into one. Let me show you the image on this card, and I'll show it again later when we get to it. It's like a twin flame energy. So perhaps you're connecting with a twin flame and building a home with that person. There's some kind of connection, though, that's happening energetically around your home life and your family. Next, we have the Judgment card in the House of Leo. Leo is about your what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy in life. And this is a big leveling up. I see an upward spiral and things being very expansive, perhaps more than you expected, and maybe even faster than you expected. But this figure has arms open wide, just feeling the abundance of life and what life has to offer. And that is across from the Knight of Cups, which is also leading with your heart and going for, what brings you happiness in your heart? What do you love? So it's just being reaffirmed, and it might be love. Maybe there, for some of you, there that's indicating that there will be more pleasure in your love life, in your romantic life. And I wish you that if you're looking for that, Virgo. That sounds wonderful. Um, and I'm picking up on some like indigenous mysticism or tribal energy. So perhaps one thing that might be giving you joy or that you might be exploring more would be shamanic rituals or calling out for what it is that you want to enjoy in your life, as well as you might be tapping into deeper knowledge of native culture, if that's a part of you or something that speaks to your soul, and you might find great pleasure in exploring that and maybe implementing some of those rituals into your daily life. And speaking of daily life, we're going to move into Virgo, which is your daily routines, your habits, your health, your physical body. We have the Emperor card here. The Emperor is super solid, super grounded, super abundant, lush, and it looks to me, I'm going right to the star on the top with the sun and the moon coming together, that if you've maybe been struggling or you might experience some struggles of health, it's going to turn out super well and solid for most of you out there. And just staying connected to your health and having a system of what works for you in your routines to stay healthy, to stay grounded, staying connected to nature is going to be really important and very successful for you. And this energy is a cross of the Sun card, which when it comes to health matters, the Sun card means a total recovery or a complete healing, complete rejuvenation. So if you've been or find yourself coming upon a health issue or a health struggle, something in your health systems that perhaps might be out of balance or might be showing some level of dis-ease, you are totally tapped into abundant total healing, and it's just a matter of aligning with that and staying focused on that. So next we have the House of Libra, which is about partnerships, contracts, negotiations. These are romantic as well as non-romantic partnerships. And this Six of Cups card, get it more into focus, is a beautiful energy. Look at these two soulmates riding this rainbow unicorn up over the sun and over these 6 lotus flowers, which are meaning to represent the cups. Being across from the King of Swords, it suggests again that partnerships might be really a focus of elevated joy, of feeling like you've connected with an old friend that maybe you haven't seen for lifetimes or for a long time, and you're suddenly just right back where you were, loving each other's energy. It's about nostalgia too, things from the past, your childhood, but it is a beautiful card of success, emotional success, and reaching new heights. And I didn't explain, but I did mention it's across from the King of Swords. The King of Swords being you and your energy for the year. Very intelligent, very good at boundaries. So you might really be connecting intellectually with someone or some people that are very satisfying and fulfilling. That brings you great joy to explore. You might also be making good boundaries with certain people around you or certain relationships and partnerships. If there are negotiations, it just looks like it's very fair and you have the ability to tap into it with great wisdom and great discernment. There might even be some kind of contract that is in your favor, or some kind of legal matter that goes in your favor during the year, Virgo. All right, next we have the Seven of Wands. This is in the house of Scorpio, which is about birth, death, transformation, sexuality. And in this deck, as I mentioned a while back, this is to me about really putting it out far and wide, to the universe about what it is that your heart desires. What are you passionate about? And really holding space for that to come back to you, and dissolving whatever might be blocking that from happening, letting that just dissolve and melt and leave your energy field, so that you have more power with which to call out whatever it is that you're seeking in this area of your life. Are you maybe hoping to bring in another child into the world? Are you hoping for a pregnancy? Do you need to transform something that's stuck, something that has been dead inside of you, reawakening? I love that energy as well, and really charging you up with a new passion towards what it is that you need in your life and that will transform you. This is playing off of the energy of the Eight of Cups, which is that energy of not being quite fulfilled, seeking something a little bit more, reaching for the stars, reaching for something bigger, something that's calling to you to rise up. So you might even want to make time, or use the seasons and the solstices and whatnot to call out for what it is that would really transform your life at this time or during the year sometime. Okay, next we have the house of Sagittarius with the Knight of Pentacles. And in this deck, this knight is really using his shield to radiate out a certain frequency of abundance and stability, as well as to attract it. And again, I'm really tapped into these images that remind me of Native American art and spiritualism, or indigenous magic. And in other decks, it's not nighttime, but in this deck, it's nighttime. And the moon is up there, and there's some starlight kind of trickling down. So I'm really seeing it more so as, what do you want to attract? And the house of Sagittarius is about travel, philosophy, your morals, your values, your beliefs, your purpose in life, or your purpose. And it seems like there's some cosmic blessing around that. And it's opposite this beautiful, abundant, blessed card of Ten of Pentacles. Very tangible. So if I didn't already say, it could be about travel. Maybe there's going to be some wonderful opportunities that just come raining down on you. Connections with others that bring beautiful experiences to you. And you just might be really attracting deeper connections within yourself, and maybe within your relationships, to engaging more in the mystical world, or in the spiritual world of manifestation and manifesting in some more ancient, wise traditions, shall we say, again, of ancient native cultures that know how to work with the cosmos and the earth to bring into existence what it is they're trying to manifest. You might even be attracting, again, a deeper connection to that as your own belief system, whether you already maybe have a connection to indigenous faith or beliefs, or maybe it'll be new for you and something that you really enjoy bringing into your life as a new experience, as your beliefs might change or morph throughout the year or throughout time. Next, we have the House of Capricorn with the Two of Wands energy. Again, this is my twin flame card. It can mean other things as well. Capricorn is about your status, your career, your achievements. So you might be joining forces with somebody else to really manifest something that you're trying to build or create. You might be in partnership with somebody who really matches your frequency, so you share the same status, if you will. But with that sun behind those two flames, radiating out those beautiful large mountains, and then all of this fiery energy converging into this star at the center of a zodiac wheel, as we're in our zodiac reading. That's really powerful to me, Virgo. It looks like something's really going to really stick, and it's going to be a bullseye, whatever it is. Gosh, please let me know in the comments how your life goes and how this might relate to you, because it looks blessed and very bright, and something very specific and tangible and centered is going to come to fruition somehow for your career or in your achievements. So good job, Virgo. Next to that, we have the House of Aquarius, represented by the Knight of Cups. Aquarius is about your friendships, your social community, social networks, and this knight has such a big cup full of heartfelt energy, and he's not riding a horse this time. It's a unicorn. In other decks, it's a horse that he's riding and moving forward with. So I'm feeling like there just might be some magic in your friendships or in your social networks. And by keeping your heart open, you will be aligned with that, and you will be attracting that, as well as you'll be bringing that to others. Really bringing the magic and the love to the relationships around you can be very satisfying in the coming year, Virgo. And it's across from this Judgment card, which is about rising up and going big, go big or go home energy. So with that, I'm saying, and I just want to show you the image I'm looking at, and how he has his arms wide open to receive like the bounty, that rainbow from the universe. So really keep your heart open to magic and to give and receive in big ways in the coming year, Virgo. Looks very blessed, very divinely guided, and very fulfilling. So last, we have the Sun card in the House of Pisces. And Pisces is about deep subconscious emotions, going out beyond the boundaries of the tried and true, the everyday, really expanding your consciousness far and wide, cosmically, and not being limited. With the Sun card, it's as if you have this free pass and this permission to be really bold. It's across from this strong Emperor energy, and being grounded is key. Pisces energy ruled by Neptune is the opposite of grounded. It's just woo, up in all the fun stuff up there, but it can be challenging to be grounded. But if you can connect to your earth energy, Virgo, which I know is a little bit more available to you than others, so tap into that, and stay connected to nature and your health and your body. But if you can stay in your body and stay connected to earth, it looks like you have a free pass to go wherever you want to go with your deep subconscious. If you want to explore meditation or connecting with the galactic world, with other dimensional beings, it looks like it is 100% widely available to you in the coming year, and with much blessings and much joy to come of it, as well as much balance. And you stay in balance. You need to stay in your masculine, feminine energy as well. I'm getting that. But it'll be like a kid in a candy store is what I'm hearing. Your ability to tap into and explore the great beyond of consciousness is wide open, and you have a free pass to explore that area, Virgo. So very exciting. Let's finish this up with a message from the garden. This will be our 13th card, which will tie it all together and also be the energy that moves through everything else I've already said, every other card we've already looked at. Longevity, chrysanthemum. Beautiful. And there's the sun. And it has the symbol of Virgo with the deep, deep waters. So this is just repeating what I just said. And this medallion on the bottom, is it a medallion? It looks like a pocket watch to me. So you might really be experiencing fluidity in time. You might be superseding the matrix of time. And that is fantastic, because time is very limiting, especially when it comes to expanding consciousness, because time makes us spread everything out in a succession or a linear fashion. When we have a thought or an awareness or an idea, it's always in time, one step at a time. But when you get into the unbounded upper realms of Neptunian, expanded consciousness, time doesn't work that way. And you might get a whole impression of something as a single energy or entity, whereas in the time landscape we have to spread it out and break it down, and then it diminishes the whole value of it. It's also telling me that, Virgo, you have time. Take your time. I'm sure you have a lot of goals and a lot of plans and a lot of lists of what you want to do. Remember, I am one, I know. But pace yourself. You don't need to do it all in 2025. And if you look ahead or follow the astrological energy, 2026 is going to be even more exciting than 2025, which is even more exciting than 2024 in terms of what energy is available, what upgrades we're getting, what potential there is to manifest, to heal, to let go of what's keeping us stuck or has been keeping us stuck. Let's see if there's any other connection. I'm hearing take time to nourish your relationships as well as yourself with that high frequency energy. Yeah, and some things take time. Some things manifest quickly and other things more slowly. But this isn't a short race, it's a marathon. We do have more life to live, and not just 2025. So with that, Virgo, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Remember, you can book a session with me at intuitivegardentarot.org, and I'd love to look at your personal questions for your personal life. Otherwise, I wish you a beautiful, blessed 2025, and I'll see you next time.